A woman knew that as soon as she started the helicopter, countless alien creatures would immediately launch an attack towards her. However, she disregarded the man's persuasion and insisted on starting the helicopter. The sound of the helicopter's propellers quickly attracted the alien creatures. As expected, after a fierce battle, Rita died once again in front of Cage. It turned out that this was the same scene that Cage had experienced countless times before. As more alien creatures arrived, Cage woke up once again in the military camp. This time, after being resurrected, Cage decided not to let Rita take risks anymore but chose to go alone to the hiding place of the alien creatures core. However, when he arrived underneath the dam in his mind, he found no sign of the Omega core. As he turned around, he realized that he was surrounded by two alien creatures. It turned out that this was a trap set up by them for Cage. Cage wanted to commit suicide to be resurrected but was suddenly interrupted by the alien creatures. They wanted Cage to bleed to death and lose the ability to go back in time. Fortunately, Cage seized the opportunity and jumped into the dam, drowning himself. After this resurrection, Cage shared this discovery with Rita and the doctor. It was then that they understood that the previous battle where humans defeated the alien creatures was also intentionally set up by the aliens as a trap, in order to make humans believe in hope and allocate more troops. Only in this way could the alien creatures launch a large-scale war. Now, the only chance for humanity may lie in the time converter previously developed by the doctor. Theoretically, as long as it is inserted into the alien creatures' bodies, it can invade their consciousness and find the Omega core. However, this device has never been used before and the only one available is locked in the general's safe. After going through many repeated cycles, the general finally agreed to give the device to them. However, when Cage left, he was once again attacked. In a critical moment, Rita inserted the time converter into Cage's thigh. This time, Cage finally saw the true location of the Omega. Originally, the source had always been hidden deep within the Louvre in Paris, but they were attacked halfway. The powerful impact knocked them unconscious. But when Cage woke up this time, he realized he hadn't come back to life. Instead, he was lying in a hospital bed receiving a blood transfusion. He immediately realized that he had lost the ability to reset. Now they only had one last chance. Under the cover of darkness, they returned to the base. Cage explained every detail he knew about his teammates' stories. Only then did his teammates believe Cage had the ability to reset time, and they decided to join him in eradicating the alien mothership. During the process, Cage said they must not kill any of the alien creatures, or Omega would reset time, leaving them with no chance of victory. But as they approached the Louvre, countless alien creatures suddenly attacked their aircraft. The team was forced to make an emergency landing. During the process, Cage suddenly thought that they could use the remaining fuel on the plane to make it slide and crash into the Louvre. Without further ado, Cage and Rita went to find and destroy Omega, while the others provided cover fire. After a fierce battle, Cage and Rita successfully entered the Louvre, but there was still an alien creature guarding the entrance. Without hesitation, Rita sacrificed herself to buy time for Cage. After thousands of loops, Cage didn't hesitate for a moment and jumped directly into the water. The alien creature sensed that the mothership was under threat and followed suit, jumping into the water as well, striking Cage from behind, but it was too slow. Before being stabbed, Cage had already removed the bomb's safety pin. As the mothership Omega was destroyed, all the alien creatures on Earth showed no signs of life, and Cage, covered in Omega's blood underwater, woke up startled from a helicopter, transported back to the day Cage first arrived in London. Through the news on the television, Cage learned that with the explosion of the Louvre, all the alien creatures had been eliminated. The Human United Alliance army had achieved the ultimate victory. The next day, Cage, as an officer, arrived at the frontline base, and finally met the woman he had been longing for every day.